action-packed psychological conspiracy thriller.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Spooky.
That's what I have to say about that. Riley, why was this a perfect role for you to jump in? What was it about this that you were like, yes, I need to do this?
It was interesting timing for me. It was the first thing I did after the pandemic. I had kind of, I kind of do things I'm in the mood for, and I don't really know how to elaborate on that other than than that. But I had just worked with Antoine on The Guilty, and we worked together over the phone, and we shot that during COVID, and they kind of came in to my house and set it up in my room. And so I'd worked with him and Jake kind of on the phone, and it was such a rich experience. And I was excited to do that in person and have that experience because Antoine's such a phenomenal, director. And then also just my husband had read the book. There were all these sort of things that came together in that moment. My husband knew about the book. He was a fan of the book. And then I sat down and talked with Chris and all the guys and just their idea of what they wanted to do with it. It just was something I'd never really done in a world I'd never really gotten to act in. And so I just, I'm always kind of looking for things that are new and also their ideas for it and wanting to ground it and really caring about performance and authenticity. And it just sounded like a great experience.
Well, you nailed the role. So obviously you picked right. Patrick, tell us about working with actual real life Navy SEALs behind and in front of the camera. What was that like?
Yeah, it was an honor. It was kind of a dream come true to get to work with them and on and off screen. So kind of the preparation and the weeks before, doing some of the tactical training with them and getting to learn from them and just have conversations with them and get to know them as humans was a kind of beautiful thing. And then to work with them actually on screen was a whole other kind of fun process and just getting to be by their side and they probably made me look a lot better than I am since we were in kind of groups. But it was an awesome experience. It was something that I will always remember, and you don't get to kind of work with those types of high caliber individuals unless you're in a situation like this or you're actually in the Navy SEALs. So it was great.
And Tyner, how was working with Chris Pratt? You guys are my last interview, so I just have to tell you, everyone has been raving about him. He brought the humor. There were some pranks involved on set. Yes.
I want to hear about the pranks.
This is the group that has a different opinion.
Yeah.
No, but how was working with him?
Lovely from the very beginning, from the chemistry read to the last day, to seeing him at press functions. Just what a genuinely good person to work with, to get to know. It was great.
And Patrick, I mean, this is your brother-in-law. You don't have to lie to us. I'm sure there was some hijinks going on set between the two of you.
Some what?
Some hijinks. I don't know. Like, were you guys up to no good, brother-in-law?
No, I think we were up to only good. We had a lot of fun together. It was, I'm, indebted to him for allowing me to be part of this project and just getting to work with him and for this great, script and story and bringing it to life. So, I'm just really grateful to be part of it in a very small way. So.
And Riley, we need to know from you because you shot so many scenes with him.
Yeah. I mean, he's such a great person, and such a kind and thoughtful, human being. And he really brings that into the work environment in this way that I found to be really inspiring. He's a real leader. He's like a real, like a real superhero. He really is. He's a great person. And, it's the best when you get to work with great people, and it's very inspiring, and it sets the tone for the whole show.
I love it. And before I let you go, Riley, you have had a whirlwind of a week. Oh my gosh. so many things going on. How have you been handling like all the attention? Because like I said, it's been a whirlwind.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a particular whirlwind because it's been very emotional, and I've, had this opportunity to do kind of really special things over and over again with my family, which isn't typical for me. Like typically I'm doing this by myself, and being able to have these experiences with my sisters and my grandmother and my mom, and it's been really once in a lifetime kind of a thing, and I'm really trying to cherish these moments, and the film's so amazing, and I'm just really proud that they made this beautiful film.